I have no idea how this is going to look on a green screen because my hoodie's like very, very green. There's no better time to find out than during a voiceover. You know the drill, boys. This is the Can't Adjust the Lineup Challenge. So however we drafted our team, we cannot adjust the lineup. We can make substitutions during the game, but our lineup is 1 through 9 based off where they landed when we drafted them. We went 1-0 in the first game. Now we're going to jump in, try and get win number 2. Carlos Ruiz, the other way. First at bat, Shive Park, he goes off the wall in right field for an extra base hit. That's going to put a runner in scoring position. Next man up, 99, Albert Pujols. He's going to rip one out to left. Carlos Ruiz, a little bit on the chubbier side. He's not going to be able to score, so we're going to have runners on the corners, nobody out. And look at this play. Johnny Giavotella hits a hard ground ball to third base, and 32 speed Carlos Ruiz breaks on contact. It doesn't even make sense. You don't run home on a ground ball on the left side with nobody out. But Chris Bryant comes up. He hits a single. Now we have the bases loaded with 1 out. And D. Gregorius. I love this guy. So I'm so happy I found Diamond D. Gregorius because he is one of my favorite swings on the game now. For those of you guys that didn't know, we did have a diamond on the bench. His name is Joe Carter. We brung him in for Corey Dickerson, and he's going to hit a sacrifice fly to extend the lead. So now we have our other diamond, our third diamond of this team, out in the outfield. That's going to stretch the lead to 2-0, and then Bryce Harper hits one extremely hard out to center field, but no damage done. We're going to take our 2-0 lead onto the defensive end, but he's not going to quit, man. My opponent, RBI single from Miguel Sano, cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1, but I'm going to look to get that run back. We got Joey Rickard here off the bench, pinch hitting, and that's going to be an infield ground ball single for the 82 speed, put a runner on. Now Papa Paz came up, we stole second base, and then we bunted him to third, and that gave a runner on third base for Carlos Ruiz, who's going to hit an RBI single out to right field. His second opposite field hit of this game stretches the lead back to 2. We are up 3-1, and just to put some salt on the wound, Bryce Harper, lefty crime. That is an Oppo bomb. We're up 5-1, and this is how you know it's bad. That is Pat Neshek, ladies and gentlemen, with an RBI double down the line. By the way, my Phillies just re-signed him. Hallelujah. My man Clentax, a savage, man. We signed Neshek, traded him for prospects, and then we signed him back. We want to trade him again this offseason. We can do it again. That is how you flip players. But let's stay on topic. We're 2-0. You guys know more than anyone, this is where I always choke, and why not? Let's keep it going. I have the hardest time getting to 3-0. I don't know why. I say it all the time. You hear it all the time. You're probably tired of it. But I always have my best runs when I start out 2-1. All of my 12-win runs are when I started 2-1. And even when I don't win 12, if I just win 9 or if it's just a bad run in general, I always lose at 2. I'm cursed. The opponent's got a 2-0 lead now. Runners on the corners with 1 out for a pinch hitter, Edgar Martinez. We got the double play ball we were looking for, but he's going to find a hole between shortstop and third base out to left field. That's going to stretch the lead to 3, and that's all that he would need. We did get Albert Pujols at bat here. Carlos Ruiz is on second base, runner in scoring position, but we need 3, not 2. Even if Albert Pujols hit a home run, we still would have been down. He's going to ground out to end the game. We lose this one by a score of 3-0. I mean, did you expect anything else? I never, ever get to 3-0. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. 2-0 is harder than 11-1 for me. I don't get it. It's a struggle bus. One more win, we get Justin Bourne, we unlock a gold. Let's get it. 4th inning, we're going to skip into extras. We already got a runner on first, and Johnny Giavotella is going to hit a swinging bunt down the third baseline. Now, he was out at first, but that puts the runner in scoring position, and that's going to bring up the 4-hole third baseman, Gold Hardware, Chris Bryant. And KP's going to take that off-speed pitch the other way. It is dangerous to pitch away in this game. That is a 2-run walk-off homer in Citizens Bank Park. We're now 3-1. Next game, Carlos Ruiz starts it with a bang. Our last 2 at-bats have been homers. Carlos Ruiz leads this one off with a solo shot to right center field to give us a 1-0 score. Next man up, Albert Pujols, very first pitch he sees, and that is 3. consecutive at-bats with a homer. Chris Bryant, Carlos Ruiz, and Albert Pujols. Bang, bang, bang. We have a 2-0 lead. My opponent did end up scoring one, but Chris Bryant's going to get it back. Another solo homer. Our third of the game gives us a 3-1 lead, and that is all that we would need. He ends up grounding out to third base here. Chris Bryant gets player of the game honors. Bagwell grounds out to ends it. That's going to give us a 4-1 record on this run. That is our 4th win. We are 2 away from revealing a diamond at the 9-win mark. But this next game that we're about to show you is absolutely insane. We're going to dabble straight into the 10th inning, and we're going to start these highlights off with a Joe Carter RBI single out to center. You heard me correctly. The 10th inning. This game went much longer than 10, as you already know by the thumbnail. I kind of gave it away a little bit here. Joe Carter does hit that RBI single to extend the lead. Bryce Harper then comes up next. He gets another single, puts runners on first and second, but then Scott Schebler is going to ground out to end the inning. We're going to take a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the 10th. Now, at this point in the game, I had 6 hits, 1 run. He had 3 hits, no runs, but he gets a single to lead things off from JD Martinez, so that's going to put a runner on first base. That's the game-tying run. The game-winning run will come to the plate, and that's 99 Yadi Molina. He hits the ground ball to the pitcher, and I got ballsy here. I went to second, but we did get the lead runner. So the lead runner is out. That's going to bring up Buddy Bell's silver, and Buddy Bell's silver card goes oppo gap to right center field. Bryce Harper gets it in pretty quick. It's a 31 speed. There's going to be a play at the plate, but he beats it by a hair. 10 innings of baseball just to give up a lead right after we score. 1-1. We're going into the 11th, but we're going to skip straight into the 17th. 6 more scoreless innings after that 1-1 10th. And we're going to lead it off with a single from Johnny Giavotella. Didi Gregorius is going to come up next. He's going to rip one down the line. Johnny Giavotella is going to go to third base, and we're going to advance to second. As soon as I saw him throw the ball to second base, I said, screw it, let's go. Giavotella is going to score on a bad throw to home plate. Yadi Molina couldn't handle it. That's going to give us the lead. Now he's going to intentionally walk Joe Carter to give him first and second. 2-run score, and Bryce Harper. Blow this bad boy open. We're already up by 1. That's easily going to score another. Makes the score 3-1. We're going to try and score another. And we sent Joe Carter, but that was a laser accurate throw from the cutoff man. Keeps it at a 3-1 score, and that was key because he's not done. This guy only knows how to score after I score. Solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 17th. Now with 1 out, Buddy Bell's going to come up, and he just squeaks a ground ball by the second baseman out to center field. That's going to put a runner on base. The game-tying run once again is on base. Next man up. Line drive out the center. I thought Harper was going to get to that, but bounces right in front of him. Now he's got a runner in scoring position. First and second. Are we going to choke it twice? That's the question. Kevin Pillar is in. 1 out. Double play ball is active, and we get our grounder. But it gets through the hole. He's going to try and score the 41 speed. Harper's got a hose, and he ties it. Guys, at this point, I was depressed. We took a 1-0 lead, and we blew it. Took a 3-1 lead, we blew it. So now we have 2 outs on the inning. I intentionally walked. I forget who that runner is that's on first base. But we intentionally walked to get to the pitcher. He pinch hit Jorge Soler, and then he ends up striking out to end the inning. But the 19th inning is where it went down, boys. 3-3 score. He hits a single back up the middle with 1 out to put a runner on base, and then Kevin Pillar. Right center field. He put that ball in the same spot as Buddy Bell. That's easily going to score the game-winning run from first base. I am just blown away at that game. Guys, I can't even explain to you how I felt after losing that game. 19 innings in a Battle Royale game. There was over 25 hits in that game. We both had 12. I think he had 13 or 14 hits. I had 12 hits. What? I've never choked that hard in my entire life. We had the lead in extra innings twice. I have really been struggling on Battle Royale recently. I don't know what the problem is. I got to get back in a rhythm here. Sooner rather than later, we're going to win 12 games again. Next BR draft will be best team possible. Maybe we can do it with that one. I'll see you guys with the draft tomorrow, so stay on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'm not invisible right now. If I have been invisible the whole video, so be it.